Everyone is talking about this, and it's not looking good for Duke Tobin. The Bengals' recent struggles have put the spotlight on him, and fans are wondering if changes are coming behind the scenes. Today, we're breaking down the latest report and what it could mean for a defense that's hitting historic lows, and what the future might hold for Cincinnati. It's been a rough stretch, losing to the Jets, then the Bears, all leading into the bye week. The conversation among fans has turned toward the big questions: what will the Bengals do next? Zac Taylor has been under pressure for some time, but another name that keeps popping up is Duke Tobin. Could he be on the hot seat too? The numbers don't lie. This Bengals defense has struggled in ways we haven't seen in years. Poor tackling, lack of consistency, and missed opportunities have been the story all season. Case in point, Week 9 alone shows 3 Bengals at the top for missed tackles: Jordan Battle, Demetrius Knight, and Geno Stone, all averaging more than 1 missed tackle per game. And that's just scratching the surface. The stats are staggering, and they explain why fans are frustrated and concerned about the direction of this defense. Mistakes happen, we're all human, but for the Bengals, it feels like certain players are missing tackles every single game. Jordan Battle, Demetrius Knight, and Geno Stone have become synonymous with missed tackles, and it's been a massive factor in why this defense has struggled so much. And it's not just tackling. The pass rush has been almost non-existent, and other defensive issues keep piling up. Fans and analysts alike are asking, how did it get this bad? A big part of the conversation points to Duke Tobin and the roster-building strategy. While stars like Joe Burrow and Ja'Marr Chase were locked-in picks, the defensive side hasn't seen the same success. Recent first-round selections, like Shamar Stewart, have struggled to develop at the pace the team hoped for, and yes, he's been part of those costly missed tackles. Here's a shocking stat: in the last 4 weeks, the Bengals' offense has been one of the most productive in the league, yet their record is just 1-3. It's wild to think that a team capable of putting up huge points is still falling short in the win column. With the AFC more wide open than it has been in years, this was a golden opportunity for Cincinnati to make a serious run, and the missed chances on defense have made all the difference. If the Bengals had pulled off wins against the Jets and Bears, they'd be heading into the bye week feeling much stronger, sitting at 5-4 and looking like a team on the rise. Instead, they're limping into a divisional matchup, carrying all the frustration from those missed opportunities. Now, reports are surfacing that could shake up the entire organization. Rumors are swirling that Duke Tobin, the team's de facto GM, could be on his way out. Sources indicate the front office is evaluating every aspect of the team, from players to coaches, and nothing is off the table. If these whispers are true, a major change could happen as soon as this bye week. The pressure isn't surprising. The Bengals' defense has been historically bad. Not just in recent seasons, looking back over the last 20 years, this defense ranks among the worst statistically. Poor tackling, lack of pass rush, and inconsistent performances have left fans and analysts alike stunned. All eyes are now on how the organization responds. With the bye week coming up, the question is, will Duke Tobin be part of the team moving forward? Cincinnati is facing a crossroads, and the decisions made now could define the rest of their season. It's surprising to even consider a mid-season shakeup. Historically, the Bengals aren't quick to make moves like that, and Mike Brown has publicly expressed his trust in Duke Tobin, saying he believes Tobin has a handle on the team. Yet, the pressure is undeniable. Missed opportunities in the draft and a defense performing at historically low levels are making Tobin's seat hotter by the week. This defense's struggles can't be ignored. With $25 million in cap space, there were opportunities to bring in veterans or leaders, yet the team leaned heavily on young players. Jordan Battle and Geno Stone were counted on to rebound, but the results haven't followed. The team is missing a true defensive leader, someone to rally the secondary and hold players accountable. Ever since Jesse Bates left, that voice in the locker room has been gone, and it shows on the field. The losses haven't just been close calls, they've been blowouts. Huge chunks of yards and points given up, often with the team seemingly shrugging it off. It's no wonder fans are growing frustrated. Some are even talking about skipping games or staging protests. The anger and disappointment harken back to some of the most frustrating periods in Bengals history, leaving supporters desperate for change. Fan frustration is reaching a boiling point. Attendance is dropping, and the disappointment in Cincinnati is palpable. At the center of it all could be Duke Tobin. After more than 25 years with the organization, Tobin has had his highs, like the 2021 season when strategic free agent signings helped the Bengals reach the Super Bowl. Trey Hendrickson, Chido Orzei, Mike Hilton, moves like these fueled past success. But recently, that type of impactful roster building seems to have slowed. The Bengals have relied heavily on the draft, and too many young players haven't developed as expected. Myles Murphy, once a first-round pick with high expectations, has struggled to make an impact. The pass rush, especially without Hendrickson, has been lackluster. Reports suggest a decision about Tobin could come as soon as the bye week. Will he be the casualty of a historically bad defense? Or will the Bengals wait until the season's end? Only time will tell. The questions are mounting, the stakes are high, and the Bengals organization is facing one of its most critical junctures in years.